Hi, my name is Naisa Alexis, and I am in the U.S. and Arizona Constitutions for Teacher Candidates class in Grand Canyon University. In this video, I will be discussing the initiatives and referendum in the state of Arizona. Basic definitions. The basic definitions of an initiative and a referendum are as follows. An initiative creates new laws or adds to the existing one. They are able to amend the state constitution, but they must state how new legislations will be funded. A referendum repeals laws or parts of it. However, they cannot repeal laws that are necessary for the preservation of the public's peace, health, or safety. How are initiatives and referendums created? Initiatives, the creation process of an initiative is that citizens must first propose a draft of their new amendment or law. Then they must submit that new draft to their attorney general. Then they must collect signatures from registered voters. If there are enough signatures, they can turn it in, and that new proposed law or amendment will be placed on the upcoming election ballot of that state. For a referendum, the legislation will place a new law or an amendment on election ballot for voters to approve or reject. If the voters reject the new law or amendment, they can gather signatures to demand a new vote. If the voters approve the new law or amendment, it takes effect immediately. Comparing and contrasting a referendum and an initiative. The comparison between an initiative and a referendum is that they both are forms of a direct democracy. Direct democracy allows their voters to be part of legislation. Theoretically, they're able to propose a new law or veto it. For an initiative, the difference between them is that an initiative is a process where voters can propose a new bill. Signatures must be gathered from other voters for it to be placed on the election ballot. Excuse me. For a referendum, it is a process where voters can veto a proposed new law or part of a law by legislation. Signatures are also required for this process. The pros and cons of an initiative or referendum. Pros of an initiative is that it allows citizens the ability to propose a new law or amendment that can benefit their well-being. Citizens can propose new laws that legislators may not have the interest to. Pros of a referendum is that it allows a decision to be made. When the legislators place a new law onto the ballot, the process of voting allows them to see what the citizens are thinking. Now, for the cons of an initiative, certain citizens may try to push their own agenda when proposing new laws. For a con of a referendum, the division it creates during that process. Now, in my state of Florida, we have a union called the UTD. The UTD proposed a new referendum to increase the salary of teachers in Florida. They were able to collect enough signatures because last year in our state election, there was a referendum in the ballot that was about the salary increase for teachers. Now, for the direct democracy. Finally, I will discuss how initiatives and referendums support the idea of direct democracy as outlined in the Arizona Constitution. Initiatives and referendums support the idea of direct democracy as outlined in the Arizona Constitution because within the Constitution, it allows its citizens to have full participation in proposing new laws and amendments. This method was deeply influenced by the progressive movement, which supported direct democracy. Thank you for viewing my video.